Look here, I don't care whether we like him or not. I don't care whether his policies worked or failed. I don't care if the Republicans are responsible or the Democrats are responsible. In no way, in no way I will allow any person to harm a president, regardless of his party, regardless of who he is, regardless of what he has been. I don't support anybody throwing anything at the president or threatening the president's life. And this goes to this Iraqi man who threw the shoes at President Bush. I strongly condemn those type of tactics, and I strongly condemn anybody threatening Barack Obama. Regardless of Barack Obama or George W. Bush's policies, I will never threaten the President of the United States. And I hope that anybody who is watching this video agrees with me, because as our country is going through an economic crisis, we have to stand together, whether we're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent. We need to fix the problems and need to figure out a way to get out of Iraq. Now, while President Bush was over in Iraq talking to Nouri al-Maliki, the president of Iraq, I guess, this Iraqi journalist who was captured by some Shiite militants had gotten freed, and he was in the journalist pool trying to ask questions to President Bush. But that question turned out to be two shoes going at the president. And the Secret Service and Iraqi security grabbed this man and took him out. Dana Perino, the press secretary for President Bush, was injured. And I want to send my prayers to her and her family. No matter how you like President Bush or whether you hate President Bush, no matter what he has done to you as an American, do not threaten the president. Do not threaten any president. Regardless of Barack Obama winning this election, do not threaten him. People are so caught up in this mentality of hating people. Let's get past the hating and let's try to work together on solving these problems. Whether I like President Bush's policies or not, I will never threaten the president. And I strongly condemn anyone who threatens any president, whether it's Clinton, whether it's Bush, whether it's Obama. I don't want anybody to go out and threaten any president with a shoe or any weapon. Your ass will be killed if you try to attack on the president. I seen this on CNN. And then I got to see it on the Drudge Report in the Huffington Post and the Politico. And it kind of makes me fear for the president-elect's life. Barack Obama, he's the president coming in January of 2009. President Bush, he's leaving out. Barack Obama, get ready. 4 years of complaining from the Republican Party and critics alike. President Bush, as you lose the presidential title to become just George W. Bush, hopefully you can apologize to the men and women who served in Iraq and Afghanistan who lost their lives because of our failed policies. Hopefully you can live your legacy in peace and tranquility. Hopefully some of the policies will be looked at as successful. And hopefully you can apologize to our country for the mistakes that you have made as a president. Yeah. I said it. I can criticize President Bush and I can criticize President Obama, but I will not threaten neither life. This country is too great of a country to allow people, regardless of who they are, whether they're American, Iraqi, or any nationality, to threaten our presidents. I will not allow anyone to threaten any president, regardless of any party, regardless of any policy, regardless of whether you like them or not. I will fight. I represent an American, and I'm proud to be an American, and I will strongly throw my life on the line if a president's life is in danger. And I will say that. I will say it for President Bush. I will say it for President Obama. And in these last few weeks, as President Bush leaves the White House, President Obama gets in, whoever comes after President Obama, you damn well know I got their back too. So, you know what? It's just too emotional, man. I really don't like how people do that. I mean, we can criticize President Bush. Sure. I don't like his policies. That's fine. But no way I will try to threaten the president's life, regardless of what he has done. We need to get past all this stuff and work together to solve these problems. And hopefully this man who threw the shoes at President Bush will be indicted and face trial, because I certainly would not be the judge that had to deal with it. Thank you for visiting me on YouTube. Keep posting videos, keep posting your comments, and also rate them.